Welcome to this series where we are playing the Soviet Revolution campaign for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last part, we were working on building this twin nuclear power station here, which at the end we had to get 50% production to move forward. And we got there in the end, even though it was down to the fact there's a spike, because at the moment we're running at about 38%. And I think, as Vimes mentioned in the comments, one of the big issues now is going to be workforce. And so we're going to have to try and keep an eye on that. The other thing, my other main concern is that we're kind of struggling a little bit with making cash. So we're going to have to be very, very careful now about what we actually spend money on. We need to keep this up because I've got a feeling the next few parts could get quite expensive. And what we're going to do is, I did consider doing vehicles, but I'm very intrigued by airborne ambitions. So we're going to do airborne ambitions simply because I think I can know where I'm going to put a 700-meter runway in. It says, "Comrades, I am Borislav Fedorov, your Minister of Transportation. I'd like to discuss the importance of airports in our infrastructure. While airplanes may not have the capacity of ships and trains, we offer unparalleled speed of transportation. This makes them ideal for accommodating tourists and expediting the delivery of high-value cargo." So it looks like we might be doing tourists. It says an airport, comrades, is comprised of two essential components, runways and taxiways. Runways serve as the vital arteries for aircraft, facilitating their landing and takeoff. Meanwhile, taxiways connect the parking spots, terminals and runways, ensuring efficient movement across the airport grounds. It's worth noting that different aircraft require specific runway lengths to operate. That's it. We've got to build a 700-meter long runway, two airplane parking areas of 50 meters or greater width built, and 100% of air traffic control study completed. Now, we've done the air traffic control study, and just to show you that, if we come here, I come to research, and we go down, because I've been kind of researching ahead. Yeah, I've done this one. The only one I haven't researched is this one, hospital helicopters. In fact, what we could do is just check before we get into. Oops, it says, "Comments, if you prefer to employ construction offices in the development of our airport infrastructure, we have a solution. You can make use of a special building known as the Airport Road Connector. This facility allows construction vehicles to efficiently work on the construction of runways." Yes, I know that. Thank you again. Right, before we get started on the runway, I just want to check the research over here. Yeah, we're not doing any research at the moment. We've got renewable energy. I'm very tempted with that. We've got trees, which we could do. That's only 500 working days. I think, actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to do some pollution research. And what we're going to do is come back over here, because I've kind of been working on this area here, and this is where we're going to build the runway. And I think we're going to build it this way round. We've got to build a runway, and it's got to be at least 700 meters. So I think we'll build the runway there. And I think to get things started, got to find the airport road connection, and I think we can slip that in about here, and pick the road connection up. Just turn that off now, we don't need it. I think we can run run you to there. And then what we're going to need is a taxiway from there to there. We've got to have two aircraft parking. I think we'll put, and it's 30, we've got to have two of these. So we'll put these over here, I think, by the airport. I want to keep everything relatively self-contained at the moment. Okay, what we may have to do is and come there. Kind of we'll build up a double taxiway type thing like that. And the other thing we're going to need is a control tower. I think we'll put the control tower here, because I'm guessing that what's going to happen is that we're going to have to put our terminals in here. So first things first, we're going to fund the road to there, because obviously this is we don't want to hang around waiting to build roads. And then we'll get the entire weight of our kind of control guys. Oh wow, we can get through the building. Of course it acts as a connection through. What we'll do is pick up, I don't know if these guys will auto detect. Yeah, these guys have auto detected as well. So we're just going to get that underway. Yeah, we got gravel and concrete. That won't take long to build. This is gravel and asphalt as well. And of course we got, it's going to take, wow, 411 tons of gravel, 308 tons of asphalt. That's going to take some building, I think. I mean, we got the trucks coming out to actually do it. The only thing I will do actually is I'm going to plan a road out from here, a short one. We're going to kind of put a road out here like that. Because we're probably going to need, I'm wondering if we can get some, can we build hotels? Yes, we can. I am wondering whether we could get some, maybe we could get some hotels in here, so that maybe we can get a tourist industry going. I'm just trying to think ahead here with respect to what we can do. So say for example, we come here, we could put a city hotel, say. Trouble is, I put a city hotel in, that's got power and water. And would it be, we could put one over here. That's got water, power and everything as well. Problem is, where would we? No, I think I'm going to wait just in case. See what the game wants. We got quite a lot of unemployment. Maybe we see. I wouldn't want the vehicles to go too far. I mean, we could put city hotel over here. No, I'm just going to leave it for the moment. Where is all my unemployment? Let me just see. I just want to check that. We've got a fair amount of unemployment there. So we got most of the unemployment is in this area. So let's just see how they're making. We're making progress here. I mean, this should go relatively quickly because we don't, as far as I know, we have no other building jobs queued up. It's because there's nothing else going on in the economy at the moment. Yeah, everything rotates around building this airport. This road's been finished. Part of me says, no, we're going to keep the road crew concentrated exclusively on this area. In fact, looks like we've already got the asphalt out here. Yeah, it's coming together quite quickly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to break the video here, and I'll come back once we've got most of this built so we can move on. Okay, welcome back. Looks like we're just about to build the road connection here. There we are. It's all finished now. So what we should be able to do is make sure. Why is that not? Oops, there's no construction offices. selected. We need to get, so what we need to do now is get this built. We've now built the control tower. There's no power supply out here, goes without saying. I don't think we're going to have a problem with power. In fact, I'm kind of half thinking about maybe scaling back some of these power cables because they're kind of a little bit in the way. I don't think we've got a proper... Oh, we've got a power connection there. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to tuck in a power supply here. We can just tuck you in on the corner here. We'll probably have to run other power supplies over time as well. So just hook you there. And then we're going to probably see if we can run you through the back here. No, it's not going to... Yeah. It won't go over the power cables. So what we'll do is we'll just run you down here. Okay, we'll have... Oops, no, cancel that again. We're going to have to run a power cable to about there, turn you round, and put you... Yeah, the cooling tower's slightly in the way here. Nearly auto-built it. I don't think we need to auto-purchase this. So, we've got power in here. Not enough workers, yep. It says occupied constructing. Okay, we've now got some our pollution research is now finished, and I know exactly where I want to build some pollution research. But first we'll come back here and take a look at this. Synthetic fertilizers. We could make a fertilizer plant. It doesn't really make that much difference. Pollution filters. We actually just want to make sure that we can actually build. No, we can't. We still haven't built the air. Okay, let me just look at the research tree. I thought that opened up pollution, but obviously it doesn't. Pollution detector. So we need to research that to get the pollution detector. The reason I'm doing the pollution, it's got nothing to do with the actual missions that we've got to do. I'm just curious to see how much radiation is being put out in these areas. Also, if we start, yeah, we've got some waste appearing here, and I'm gonna be very interested to see how much of radiation comes from this dump. It's something I've never done before, because the few times I've used the nuclear power stations, I've always had some location where I could shove things out a really long way away and get things done. Anyway, we're just going to come in here. Yeah, the road crew is working hard here. So again, I'm just going to cut the video. In fact, I think this hasn't been picked up, so I think we'll put these guys on it as well. We'll get everybody going the best they can. So what I'm going to do now is just cut the video again, and I'll come back once we've built in all this infrastructure. Okay, welcome back. You can see we're making progress with the taxiways. We're now working on the aircraft parking here, and we've also started putting together the runway, and the control tower now has power. What does that say? Not enough workers. So what I want to do is just set this up so that we can at least get the workers flowing in, because we've got plenty of unemployment. So let me just come here. Yeah, we got quite a lot of unemployment there. So, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this with minibuses. So just come in here. Back to, let me just search by total capacity. 80. I'm just going to turn off that. We're just going to go vanilla. Buses. What we're looking for. I wouldn't mind a bus that's, let's just sort by capacity again. 40 might be a bit much. 32, you're 85, you're 90. Maybe if we get 2 of these and then put you onto there. And I think what we'll do is deliver these directly to the control tower. I mean, it's not, I mean, we've got plenty of workforce, so okay, so we can't actually on a route for a selected vehicle. Okay, so it looks like we've got to put a bus stop in, which seems a bit odd, but what we'll do is we'll just put a bus stop in here, to slip you in there, and we'll just get our road crews building that then. So well, it looks like we've nearly finished. In fact, we have finished this. I must admit, I'm still getting used to this idea that when you've got certain buildings, when something is actually finished, the actual excavators wait to be collected now. So there's all related vehicles. Yeah, what we can do is take a sneak peek at what we can buy. So we've got a whole range of aircraft here, but I'm not going to buy any aircraft. I am kind of anticipating that what we'll probably be required to do is bring in passengers, probably in the form of tourists. So I'm still thinking a little bit about a tourist centre over here. My main concern is the distance that they will have to travel. I mean, we could come into this area, but obviously I want to stay within the requirements of the mission. So just want to check here. Yeah, we're just about to finish pollution detectors. So what are we going to do now? I'm kind of interested in this airplane manufacturing line. I'm going to do that because I've got a sneaking feeling that they might ask us to build an aircraft. Where we're going to put anything like that is going to be another matter, to be honest. But right, so we've now created the 2 aircraft parking areas. What I am going to do now is we're going to just have a bit of fun up here with the pollution monitor. So we're just going to come. Where is it? We're just going to drop the pollution monitor. I think we'll put it about there. And I'm just going to auto build this out of curiosity. So it's going to come here. Just very, I mean, it's not going to cost much anyway. I'm not seeing any really major pollution around here. What we will do is put another one just down here. I mean, I could build some over and check the general pollution on the map, but I'm really mainly interested in the electricity, you know, this area here. I think if we put you, we can kind of just tuck you in. We can just put it on this corner, I think. Game work, just put you there. Just auto build that as well. We have some serious pollution around these nuclear power plant buildings. Well, we're getting a slightly higher reading around here. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. Anyway, let's get back to here. So all we got to do now is, I think it looks like this is, no, this still needs workforce. I've noticed that these guys are waiting for asphalt. These are laying concrete. Not concrete, sorry, gravel. So I'll be back once. Right, so what pollution warning? Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. So what I'm going to do is I'll be right back once we've built in the runway and completed this step here. Okay, welcome back. I've finally got this bus stop built here. We are still working on the main runway here, so we need 254 tons of asphalt. So hopefully what we're going to do is set up that minibus route now that we started, so that we can get some workers out to our air traffic control system. Let me just see where pick up from there. We'll man the air traffic control tower here, and we'll just pop that in there, and we'll just push you there, and then obviously we're short of fuel. I do wonder whether I actually need a gas station out by the power station. In fact, I might have one there. I just want to check. Did I build one out here? Or was it ever? Yeah, it is finished. Has it got fuel in it? It's got fuel in it. So, yeah. So hopefully we'll get some workers into the air traffic control tower. And all I've got to do now is wait for this to be built. Unless I get impatient. I suppose 38,000. I think I'm just going to build this just so that we can push this forward. I think this guy's a little bit enthusiastic, isn't he? So just build this, and then we'll see if we can move forward with the mission. Here we've got runway of 772 meters. So it's moving forward. We must focus on the next crucial step of our airport's development. We need to construct a passenger terminal complete with at least one designated airplane parking area. Additionally, a control tower should be erected in close proximity. Yep. So, passenger terminal built, airplane parking. It's saying that we built an air passenger terminal, but I don't understand where that could be. I think it's... Which one do we want? We've got... Okay, and this is the cargo terminal. So we've got to build an airport terminal. Wow. Now, I'm kind of a bit inclined... We're probably gonna have to sneak this up like that. Yeah, we're gonna be a bit tight for space here. I mean, well, I'm sure we used to get. There's some. Let me just see. We get. I mean, I could put. Art build due to infrastructure. We'd have to build it like that because this is, I don't know, we could just tuck it on here. If I can overlap this in quite some way, and then what we'd have to do is build a taxiway. Why can't I build? Oh, this is helicopter. Ha. We don't want a helicopter one. That's a bit of a mistake. Airplane parking. That's a helicopter pad. Isn't there a triple? I'm sure. Oh, maybe there isn't a triple one. So, oh, here it is. 3 times aircraft parking. I knew there was one. It's just a question of finding it. And then what we'll do is we'll just build a very short taxiway, 2 steep descents. Okay, what's going on here? Wow. How can that be too steep? Okay, Houston, we have a problem. I can't see how that taxiway could be that kind of shallow. Let me just remove that. What we'll have to do is Where's the leveling tool? Right from the center. What we'll have to do is something like this. Come out here. I mean, that should be level. Then we'll put in air terminal. We could put a small one in, but we'll go for the... Is this the one? We can put you about, kind of tuck you in really close like that. Can't build due to infrastructure. What is going on here? Oh, this is the terminal. Let me just remove that again. I mean, I got it in here just now. So what's going on now? If we push you right back as far as we can get, and then there we are. And we still, it's still showing. There we are. We got direct link to there. As far as I know, we've got to connect all these up for them to work. So we've now got that there. So it's passenger terminal built. We'll have to let's just get rid of that. Kind of push the push you along there like that. Push you to there. And what we're going to have to do now is just build in this area here. 1, 3. Build. Get that built there. We don't see. I'm a bit confused over why this is not working. I think we're just going to build that there. Start construction. Maybe the workforce won't go into there. And this is, well, we've got a working runway. I'm not, and it's saying it is connected. I'm not. We may have to move this air traffic control tower. Right, this guy's coming in here. Have you got any workers on? No. Maybe there's no work out here until the airport is operational. I don't understand why that's saying that we've built an airport terminal when we haven't. But we'll sort it out anyway, guys. So what I'll do now is I'll just cut the video again, and I'll be right back once we've built this here. Okay, welcome back. We can see we've built the taxiways and the road here, and we're now working on the airport terminal. I am going to try and anticipate because I'm guessing that they're going to want us to bring passengers in, and the only way we're going to get passengers in is by creating a tourist industry. So I am going to go for it, and I think what we'll try and do is put in a hotel. We could put a hotel in about there. I think that should be good enough. It's got water, it's got everything else. If we put a road connection there, except that we need a footpath. It's got no footpath connection out the back. Thank you, game. Right, because we're going to need to get a workforce in. Oh no, we've got a footpath connection here. So we're going to put a footpath there. So we got one hotel there. What have we got here? We got some stuff built here, like There's some. Just going to clear this area out. Just be a bit careful. Kind of clear that back a bit. Looks like there's some more. What's in here? It's been causing me a bit. Is there's some fences in here as well. So if we put a second hotel about here. Yeah, if we put another one just here, like that, and we'll put an asphalt footpath through there to there. Just hook that up as well. So we got a couple of hotels here. Now, of course, with tourism, you're meant to provide some leisure activities as well. So we could put a gallery of art in. So this is in a little bit of an awkward position. We could put a gallery of art there, but it's if we put, it's got no road connection. Maybe we won't do a gallery of art. Museum of the Republic. None of these seem to have footpath connections, which is a bit strange. Let me just see. Put a Ferris wheel in. Let's just put a Ferris wheel in there. I mean, this will benefit the residents as well. So what we'll do is we'll just put in an asphalt footpath there. So we'll just try and get all this built in. Right, that needs to be built, that needs to be built, that needs to be built. So we're just going to let that build up. I mean, that's just purely in anticipation of the fact that we're going to need to have somewhere to send some air passengers in. It'll also make us a bit of cash, actually. Oh yeah, we're still building this as well, which needs to be built. And before I cut the video, just to show you, we have now got some workforce in the air traffic control system. I think I may have to kind of top up the workforce a bit. So we have now got an operational airport. So what I'm going to do now is just cut the video again, and I'll be right back once this has been built. Welcome back. We are just about to complete the airport terminal here. You can see it's just pushing forward. We built the aircraft stands, so hopefully, and this is now built. Oh, good work. The airport is now fully operational and ready to serve as a gateway to our republic. Let's make sure we have a functional control tower in place to safely accommodate the incoming IL-18 aircraft. Okay. Where do we get the IL-18 aircraft from? Look, our donated aircraft are preparing to land at the airport. Are they? Oh, here they come. Okay, oh, yeah, because this is what we got from before, wasn't it? Oh, well. So here they are. These are the aircraft that I think when we completed a mission before, they were actually donated to us. So that's the first one. Where's the second one? I presume, oh, here it comes. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. So here's our two aircraft arriving. Right, it says, excellent work, comrade. Now, our new IL-118 aircraft make a significant milestone in our republic. We now stand as a modern, progressive nation equipped with a fully functional airport that can not only serve our citizens, but also welcome visitors from all around the world. This achievement underscores our commitment to progress and economic development. Wow, that's finished then. Now, I'm not sure how long this video will be after editing, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to move on to tourism. I think it says here, comrades, I am Yevgeny Dmitriev, our foreign minister. Today, I want to discuss the potential of tourism in our republic by building hotels and various attractions that will welcome tourists who will spend foreign currency like rubles and dollars and to significantly boost our financial reserves. Let's embark on this mission to make Republic a popular tourist destination. When it comes to tourism, hotels play a crucial role in providing accommodation for tourists. During our stay at the Republic, we have the option to choose whether we want to provide basic needs like food and alcohol within the hotel or externally in restaurants and pubs. This flexibility allows us to cater for different preferences to make our tourist sector more attractive. Right. Another crucial aspect of successful tourism is the seamless connection between airports and arrival hubs and hotels. When tourists step off the airplane, they should be convenient access to buses or other forms of mass transportation that can take them directly to their hotel destinations. This ease of traffic enhances our overall tourist experience and encourages more visitors to explore the beautiful Republic. So, right, we've got to have 200 hotel placements. Complete tourist visa research. I think this is here. Okay. Obviously, I haven't researched this. And 100% completion of tourist visa for Western countries. So effectively, what we've got to do now is 2 sets of research and build some hotels. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is this is obviously going to take time because I've only got one. Actually, maybe I can cheat this a little bit because I think I've built okay, we can get that going because we've got 2 small headquarters. Welcome back. We can see we're just approaching completing the Western visas research. It's taken a little bit of time, but I've taken advantage of that to get a few things going. What I've done is I've started work on this road here, so that research finished. Says as we continue to develop our tourism sector, it's crucial to provide various attractions for our visiting tourists. I suggest constructing at least a museum, a carousel, and a sports attraction like Lindor Pool. However, we can go beyond these suggestions and offer even more to make our Republic a prime resort destination. This could be fun. Right. So it looks like we've already got a museum and we've got a carousel. I'm assuming that is the sport location. So somehow I've also built a bar in here as well. So is that, they suggested a sport attraction. So if we get an indoor pool in here somewhere, pool knows where I'm going to put it. It's pretty big. We could tuck it in about there. If I could level this area and we build an indoor pool here. Just going to speed this up. This video is already getting too long now. I'm aware that it won't be too long once I've edited it down, but I think if we hook you in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to auto build this through so that we can get this finished. Yeah, it's only 18,000 rubles, so is that going to be it? I mean, I'm assuming that this is a sports facility. I think probably what we do need is we can get that's a concrete footpath. I don't really want the concrete footpath. Okay, maybe we don't need sport. We need a museum. Maybe I've got that wrong. Anyway, so what we're going to have to do is I'm just going to put an asphalt footpath through there. We'll just build that in as well. Yeah, it must be a museum. We've got to build a museum called Museum of the Republic. Trouble is, this doesn't fit very well. What we're going to have to do is try and be a little bit creative here. I think if I can get that in there, then we'll have to bring a road out. That's a bridge, not a road. Sorry. Comrades, we now are ready to welcome tourists to both the Western and Soviet countries. To do this, we need to establish flight routes to connecting our airport to these destinations to make sure that we bring in at least 300 tourists. But remember, it's not about quantity, it's about average rating of these stay to be at least 2 stars out of 5. To achieve this, we have to set up attractions like museums, carousels. Yeah, right. Just going to build that. For some reason we've got auto purchase on, which I didn't want. I think the reason I've done this is that I'm hoping that if I do that, we'll get the construction crew on that. So what we've got to do is we've got 100% international air traffic control. We need lines to... Right, so what we've got to do now is come in here, start from there. You're going to load tourists in there, and then you're going to bring them into here. So get you going. So that's the Soviet tourist done. What we'll do now is we'll choose that site. You're gonna, oops, actually I've messed this up because it's tourists we need in here, isn't it? Not workers. So I need to get back to that. Oops. Let's make sure this is right actually. We don't want workers, we just want tourists from the west. And right, so that guy can fly. Okay, yes, okay. Where is the other aircraft? I need to fix all related aircraft. I messed this up. We need to fix that. And you need to drop off tourists there. Okay. Okay, so he's got to run down to there. Well, what are you doing? Oh, is that because I changed the route? Okay, we've got it sorted. Now, what I've got to do now is set up a route to bring our tourists to the hotel. So, and I've already set up some buses here. I'm not sure if that will be in range. Let me just check. It's not quite in range. Okay, so we're going to need to put a bus stop in here somehow. Didn't consider that. I think if we can get you about there. And I'm just going to build that. Build that. Now, if I remember correctly, passengers shouldn't... What we have to do is set up this. We're going to have to pick up tourists and drop them there. Unload. And then we'll come here. And just going to go a bit over the top here. Put you there, there, there. And put in the line spacing. So we've now got our aircraft in the air. And at the moment we've got an average tourist rating of 0.1, but that's because we've got no tourists at the moment. So again, it's going to take a little while to get things sorted. So what I'm going to do now is just let it run, and I'll wait for our first aircraft to arrive, hopefully with tourists. Okay, we may have a problem with, because I don't think tourists will stay too long. What we can do actually, if I remember correctly, what we can do here is there's some research we can do We can do a little bit of advertising. Now, these are one-off tech researches which effectively promote tourism. So if we come in here, so basically what that does is it increases the number of tourists who want to come to our kind of area here just to see. So hopefully that might improve the number of tourists coming in. I don't. Right, we've now got some tourists coming in here. What we need to do now is just see if we can just push up this here. I don't know how it actually counts the tourists, because at the moment, let me just see. So we got a few tourists in there, a few tourists in there. Oh, they have to complete their stay. So again, we're into a little bit of a grind fest here at the moment. I just want to see how. I don't know how long tourists actually stay. I've never actually ever looked at this. Free time, does it give any indication of how long they stay? Or whether they feel that they've done it? I'm assuming we get the rating at the end. I must admit, again, this is something I've done tourism, but I've never really looked at it in detail. I just know you build the hotel and then away it goes. So we'll just see. I mean, they must stay for a reasonable amount of time. Got current guests. I'm just going to see if this actually starts to build up. Well, we've got 22 tourists in there, and we've got another 21 in there. So we are starting to build up our flow of tourists here. But I get the feeling the planes aren't. Got tourists waiting here. Oh, the tour bus is just coming. I don't know how. I assume they won't wait. Thing here. I always get a bit concerned that they keep going into here. I just wonder if there's something wrong with my design of the taxiways. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on see this guy. See how many tourists he picks up. 5. No, 15. It actually says it's picking up workers. I just want to double check this. Maybe it's because I made that mistake that actually one thing we can look at. Well, we're making about 1,700 rubles and $1,700, so we are actually making dollars. Right, we've now got 6 tourists have now completed their stay. What we do need to do is try and get this average trip rating up. I mean, the average may improve over time because we got this, but I'm not exactly sure how we can improve our. I mean, we got a sight tower as well that we could put in. I mean, we could put something like that there. This is a expected visitor source. I'm looking for something that might. I mean, we could put this in. This is. See, it says here. Average attraction score 2.4. We got. Maybe we need to put in cafe bar. I think there's a bit of an attraction there for alcohol. I'm not exactly sure where we could put. We'd probably get the cafe bar here, but we'd have to put in some more power supply. Yeah, I think if we put you there, just build that, and then what we'll have to do is put in a substation over here. Just kind of tuck you in about, oops, put you about there, put a mud footpath there, go underground. This is an urban area, so trouble is I'm not sure how much we've got in the way of power distribution. What have we got there? That's where we're building from. Well, we need to find out where we're going to. Right, I can bring you out. And what we'll do is we'll pick you up from here. Can we bring you... Wow. Build that. Get our road crews on. Construction crews on that. Right, we've now had 20 tourists. Our average is rising. So I think if we build this here, this cafe bar, that should turn, should make a difference. How much money are we making from... how much money did we make last month? Yeah, I mean, we made nearly 4,000 rubles and $4,000. So if we get this built in, I think that will make a difference. And yeah, we've got the average rating now. So basically what I've got to do now is just play on until such time as we've got the actual number of tourists. Apologies for all the cuts in this video, but I'll be back once we get to 300 tourists, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, welcome back. And the mission actually sneaked up on me because I was trying to get some more workers into our town simply because I ran out of them because of all the demands for the tourism. Anyway, so it says here, good work. We've successfully handled our initial wave of tourists, and it's promising to see that tourism industry is taking off in our republic. Hopefully, you will continue to expand and nurture this business, attracting more visitors and boosting our economy and keeping up the excellent work. So that now completes this. So that effectively now just leaves us with vehicle blueprint acquisition, which is what we will do in the next part. But I'll just give you a little bit of an update of what I was doing. What actually gave me a bit of a problem is that I drained all, because I built all the kind of tourism here, I drained all the workers out of here, which then affected the control tower up over here, which meant I had nobody in the control tower, which stopped the aircraft from landing. And you can see I've got a bit of a problem at the moment in the fact that, well, because I did those techs where I boosted the tourism, we've got a lot more tourists coming in now than we've actually got capacity. But hopefully the tech that I hopefully the tech that I put in, just if you're not sure what I'm talking about, is if I come to here, we go to the tourism tech down here. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. It's not education. It's these techs here. Tourism, Western Vita, advertising. And these are repeatable. So you have to keep the tourism high, you've got to actually start doing it that way. Anyway, so at the moment I've got a bit of a boost from my tourists, which is filling my hotels up. And what I will say is I've learned a little bit about the hotels and how they work and how you can get things overloaded. But I think we've now got a fairly reliable income to add to our thing. You can see here we're earning, well, if I go back to last month, we're earning roughly about 20,000 rubles and $20,000 from tourism. I mean, tourism was always fairly lucrative, but it seems it still is. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.